Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Advancement Center, and welcome to a magical life that each of us live in our own way. Each of us being brought to a place in our lives that we didn't even know we were going to get to. Each of us recognizing the orchestration behind every event in our lives, and each of us, as we desire to, moving closer and closer to the world of our Creator, to our destiny, to seeing yourself as you are seen, to seeing others as they are seen. It is a magical journey. And the love and the compassion that surrounds us along this journey can't fully be described. As you listen to me speak, that's the essence of my message. A love and a compassion for every piece of life. It is what I came here to pass on. And everyone is passing on what they came to pass on. So there is no one way. There is no right way, wrong way. There's only you being you. And that's enough. So it's an honor for me, as always, to sit before you and allow me to speak and share and travel and pass on what's fully in my heart to each person. 8 billion threads of different colors weaving the blanket for humanity, or the coat of many colors. Imagine a light with 8 billion threads of color coming out of the light like sun rays, each a unique expression of the light, each having a unique plan for their individual journey, as well as knowing that there is a plan for the collective journey. If you look into the eyes of another human, you can see the thread of their life, and you can see the magnificence and majesty of who they really are. You can feel their essence, their color, and the beauty of all that they and anyone can never fully comprehend. Some need love, some need compassion, some need peace, Some need logic, reasoning, common sense, structure, even discipline. But all are expressions of the light that may have simply forgotten. You cannot change anyone. Some may annoy you with their behavior, and you may annoy some with yours. Allow each to experience what they came to experience while knowing and remembering who they truly are, a divine, infinite expression of the light. It's an amazing feeling to see each person as that. A color that's never been seen before. A thread that connects to a life that's had many turns and changes, heading in one direction and then heading in another, making so-called mistakes and doing amazing things. There's just so much love for each one. As I look at the light and see the threads coming from the light, and the Creator saying, "Well done." Each thread, "Well done. You are on your journey. You are stepping into your plan, your role, your part. That's a part of my grand plan for each one of those threads." This is called Today Everything Has Changed. Simply watch what is coming. The speed at which the new is coming is so fast that we will begin to lose all awareness of all concepts, all references, and your sense of all that you have known up to this point. What is coming is so vast and so massive, and no one can grab it or hold on to all that is about to change, all that is about to happen. The convergence of all the pieces that have been carefully put into place has reached a crescendo, and all you need to remember is that you are a genuine visitor, and everything will begin to settle within your being. The excitement of what is now upon us is causing a feeling of head-spinning lightness, but you must know that everything has been orchestrated. The whole of humanity, which is a collection of genuine visitors, is here now on the planet with the purpose of bringing every story ever told to closure, bringing everything to a perfect completion, and sealing it with the seal of universal acceptance and unconditional love. This is what is making way for the newness that is coming. And that is why you may be all of a sudden feeling blank, having no association with any concept, story, difficulty, or ancient history. All these things are in the past, therefore they no longer exist. I am constantly writing what comes to me, and there are many things that I write that I don't share for many different reasons. But today it was made clear to me not to share what I had written because we have moved beyond what I wrote. And what came to me is what I am telling you now. We no longer can look back at anything because there is now so much in front of us to speak about. It is truly the time of the completing or completion of everything. All is being made right, and there is closure for all things and all beings everywhere. Things like the return of the divine feminine, complete. The seeing of yourself as a genuine visitor, now clearly seeing and feeling that you are not from here, complete. Closure for all your past relationships and all the past injustices that were perpetrated upon you, complete. Everything, even the fact that we were subjected to programming upon our arrival on this planet, is now closed and complete with a full understanding and a peace that closes a chapter in your life like reading the last page of a book. In fact, that is exactly what is happening. We have just finished reading the last chapter and the last page and the last word of the book of the birth, life, and death of the old human and the old world. I now officially close that book and put it away so that the new stories that will fill the pages of the new book can come forward. So we watch for what is coming with no attachment to anything from the past. All that has led us to this glorious moment is honored and celebrated and then released so that there is room for the new. Can you picture something coming that doesn't require anything from what is here now? Not your wisdom, not your spirituality, not any of our concepts. I know that this may seem way out there and I am getting a little ahead of myself, but I tell you that what is coming has no reliance on what is already here. It is completely new. And just as the supersonic speed of light is causing you to forget what just happened 2 seconds ago, so will what is coming that is new make you forget every thought or concept that you have adhered to within less than 2 seconds. There were two young female tennis players that came onto the scene in the late 1990s. They brought the game of tennis to a level that had never been seen before. Speed, power, athleticism, and technique. They delivered their frequency and vibration onto the tennis world and the world as a whole. They dominated the sport and changed the way that it was played. And soon every young female tennis player began to imitate how they played. They dominated for almost 20 years, but then those new players began to arrive and take what they brought to a whole nother level. And very soon, no one will even remember who Venus and Serena are, as they will disappear into a footnote of players who changed the game forever. In their quest for greatness, they changed the game and took it to another place. But just as with them, something new was coming, and they had to leave to make space for something new to come. Something that had never been seen before, just as they had done some 20 years before. It is the same with the evolution of life. We take things to a point and then we must make room for something new, something that seems to come out of nowhere, but that has been orchestrated and coming far in advance than what appears as though it was just popped out from nowhere. We are at that place now in the evolution of the human species, the planet, and the technology that will be used to run it. We are entering the reunion of our galactic brothers and sisters, and we are being welcomed into the Galactic Federation of Planets, allowing for those genuine visitors to enter our world and make themselves known to us. Therefore, we can't go back. Just like the Venus and Serena tennis story, even though it is a magnificent one, we can't go back to the things they overcame and the details of their step-by-step journey to arrive at their destiny, even as it may be a most beautiful story indeed. The new is here, and all of us that have played a part in helping it arrive must now make way for it to come. No longer delaying it with our stories of our past or our part in it, even though it may be beautiful indeed. So once again, we watch as the speed of change increases every day, making us barely able to be here. That speed and what is coming is about to change our bodies and our human minds. This will have to happen in order to keep up with the increased vibration and the higher consciousness that accompanies it. We are about to boldly go where no human has gone before. Simply watch, for almost nothing that you can think is going to happen will happen, because what is going to happen will have no reference to what you have thought. It may have a similar feel. People might say, that girl reminds me of Serena Williams, but she is doing all that Serena did and stuff that Serena could have never done. Keep your eyes looking forward, for you will be a witness to an evolution that will just seem to explode onto the scene. But like the Williams sisters and those that have come before and after them, it has been coming from behind the scenes. It has been coming, and it is you that has brought it forward. And just as Serena and Venus have gone on to start clothing lines and other ventures, so too must we start new projects that will assist the new world that you have assisted in bringing here. Your new projects will be necessary and fully supported, as it is aligned with the future and not the past. Boldly go forward and boldly leave the old behind. We are now moving too fast to hold on to the past. Cheers and congratulations to us all for having the desire and the vision and the thoughts that produce the reality and an environment for the next thing to come. This is massive, for it is lifting our eyes to the future and freeing us by closing the book with love and compassion for the past. The new book is simply called The New World, Chapter 1, Beyond the Speed of Light. But always remember that it's you, it's always been you. It is the indescribable, magnificent you that makes it all happen. Once we let go of the past, the future will appear clearly within our view, for it has been blocked by our dysfunctional relationship with yesterday. Feel the closure that is now here in this moment, and feel the weight of the past. All your stories, all your concepts, and all your beliefs fall away so that the wind beneath your wings can be truly felt. I am going ahead into the unknown, into the future, into the new world, and into my destiny as a new human. I don't know where I will end up, but I'm going to find out. And the feeling of the unknown that will present itself to me is making me happy beyond measure. Cheers, everyone. For today, everything has changed. I can see clearly now, the past is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. Gone are the dark clouds that had me blind. It's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. It's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. Yes, I can make it now. The past is gone. All of the bad feelings have disappeared. Here in that future I've been looking for. It's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. Look all around. There's nothing but new skies. Look straight ahead. There's nothing but new skies. I can see clearly now. The past is gone. I can see all obstacles that were in my way. Gone are the dark, dark clouds that had me blind. 'Cause it's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. The future's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. Just look ahead to the bright, bright, sunshiny day. It is in that place, that future, that you will have a perfect life with perfect health and a magic future. Thank you for listening. I am David.